What do you think is the easiest way to make a full-time job out of FPV, Mason Storm? Mason Storm, if you find a full-time job that's easy, let me know. The fact that you're doing it, if you want it to be easy, just keep it as a hobby. Don't worry about making money and just enjoy it. It's going to be a grind no matter what you do. It's just a question of where you want to grind and what you enjoy grinding at. You say, you know who has it? You know who has it easy? The DRL pilots. I don't know. Like this salary they get varies, but I heard somebody throwing around a number like $70,000 a year. $70,000 a year. And you know what? DRL pilots don't even have to build their own quads. They have a whole team of builders. They just show up, put on their fancy shirt, sit down, and go race. Easiest job in freaking history, $70,000. Is that true? You know that's not true. First of all, to get to be a DRL pilot, there's thousands and thousands of hours of practice to become one of the best, fastest pilots in the world. And then, now the pressure's really on. Ha! Now the pressure's really on. Now you got to keep winning races. Right? Nothing is easy. It's just a question of where you want to put the work in. Some paths are easier than others. Like, I think if you decide that you are going to be a professional FPVer by making awesome freestyle videos, good freaking luck. Because there are so many people out there making freestyle videos. It's just, there's so much competition, and people only have attention for the best, the most noticeable. Whereas if you make, my theory is if you make tutorials that help people, if you make videos that help people, it's not sexy, but it's necessary. And people, if you're good at that, if you can do that, then there's, I think, a lot more demand than there is supply for tutorials. So, you know, start a YouTube channel where you are going to make videos about KISS or about Flight 1 or about Betaflight or whatever it is that you know about, and just go on to Facebook, go on to Reddit, go on to RC groups, look at the questions people are asking and start making tutorials about them and post the video in response to the question. That's how I would tell somebody to start a YouTube channel today. Just do that all day, every day for like a year and a half, and then 2 years maybe, and then maybe you'll be there. I don't know. Ciati's kind of going pro right now. He went full time. You got any insights, Ciati? What's the easiest way to go full time? The thing is, if it's easy, that's right. If it's easy, it won't pay well because other people will do it cheaper than you. Ciati says, don't do it. Brandon RC, good to see you in the chat, man. Can you recommend a ready-to-fly quad with a full DJI setup, Thomas Newgum? I would point you toward the iFlight Nazgul HD. Ciati, you're right, man. You have to put a ton of work in for a long time. That's how you do it. I made videos. I made 5 to 7 videos a week for about 2 years before I started making any noticeable money. Why did I do that? I have no idea. I think it's because I just love attention. And instead of becoming a narcissistic psychopath, I decided to become a teacher. Because it's a healthy way to get people to go, oh, this guy is, ooh, thank you for helping us, Mr. Bardwell. Wow, he's so smart. Man, that was a good course. Wow, I know so much more than I did when I left. That's what I imagine they said. And, you know, you spend all day, you get to talk, and everybody looks at you and they shut up and they just let you talk. And you're like, do you have any questions? Oh, very interesting. Yes, let me be smart again for another few minutes. Now, how about you? It's a perfect job for someone with my personality. So, you know, I started making videos and I was like, oh, I get it. I can help people and people will pay attention to me. And, but if I had started out going, how am I going to make money at this? I mean, if you want to make money, I don't know. If your goal is to make money, don't start a YouTube channel. It's a terrible idea. You just have to have some kind of a illness that makes you do it despite the fact that there's no money in it. And then eventually somehow you maybe start making money. Why is the WAF-GAF for drones so low? What's a WAF-GAF, Doghouse? But this is the answer. This is the true answer. This is the true answer for how to start a business and make money. Is the first thing you have to do is you have to look around and find, this is not a deep insight. Please, I feel so stupid saying this. You have to look around and find something that people want that other people aren't doing. No shit. But the problem is that so many people start with, here's what I would like to do. Okay, great. That's a hobby. You doing what you would like to do because you enjoy it is a hobby. Now, if you're lucky, somewhere out there, there will also be a person who needs that, and maybe you guys can hook up. But if you really want, if your goal is to be successful and make an income at YouTube, then you have to say, what do people on YouTube want that other people aren't doing? And then you have to do that. And you have to just do the shit out of it. And at first, no one will pay you because they don't know who you are. And you haven't shown that you're good at it and that you can help them. And so what you do is you give it away for free. You just give it away. I really, if I were starting over from scratch right now, I would do what I just told you earlier. I would go find questions, make a video, post a link to the video and say, here's a video that answers this question. And I would just do that and keep doing it until the internet was just littered with links to questions that I had answered. Oh, that's what I did, sort of. But the problem is that what people want is, people want, you know, you to make them a sandwich. People want you to empty their trash. People want you to give them a back rub. You may not want to do that.